Hey guys, Outdoor Prepper, welcome back to the channel. I'm a big fan of drones. I've got an old DJI Phantom, I've got a Holy Stone drone, and recently I've really been wanting to get the Mini 4 Pro, but I can't find it anywhere. So I went online to eBay and bought one from South Korea. Let's check it out. Did I get hosed or is this legit? I have absolutely no idea. We're gonna open it up together. I can tell you the box, packaged pretty well, although there is quite a large gash in the side that I could stick my finger in. So should you buy one online? I don't know. Let's see what came in the box. All right, we've got my trusty utility knife here, and we're gonna cut this open together, and you will either see my joy or my disappointment as I pull out either like a textbook or a drone. So far it's packaged decently. Let's get this out of here. Get this box on the side. And I'm making this video because, I gotta be honest, I was a little concerned if I was actually gonna get this drone and if it was gonna be real. So I want you to share in my joy or disappointment so you know what to do. All right, I got a card from eBay thanking me for my purchase and telling me to email them if I have any problems. I can tell you right off the bat, this looks real. There is a little indent in the package, but this did come all the way from South Korea. So let's pull the camera in, let's take a look at it. I'm going to open it up and we're going to see what came in the box and if you should buy one yourself. All right, bear with me as I do this from behind the camera, but let me just show you. This outwardly at least appears to be totally legit. We'll find out. There is, like I said, a pretty big dent in the side of the box, but hey, came from halfway across the world. What are you going to do? And you're probably wondering, what did I pay for this drone? This cost me, I think it was $1,200. This is the Fly More combo that's supposed to come with the case, the extra batteries. So let's take a look and see. And again, I'm making this video because maybe you want to buy one, and due to the impending potential ban, you really can't get these here. So I was forced to go to South Korea. All right, it looks pretty legit. I have never obviously owned the Mini 4 Pro, so I don't have anything to compare this to, but I've watched videos online of other folks do unboxings, and so far this appears to be the real deal. And if anybody is interested, I'm happy to post some links where I got this online if you're interested in purchasing the same one. Maybe you can't find it here in the US like I couldn't. All right, so we've got the drone, the controller, the battery charger. There's something in the cover here of the case. I think these are extra propeller blades for when I inevitably crash, although hopefully I won't because this has collision avoidance. Some stickers and the instruction manual. That's it in the case. Looks pretty legit. I really think this is actually 100% legitimate. But again, I'm doing this because I want you guys to feel secure in your potential purchase if you decide to buy one like I did from overseas. This is actually really nice. Like I said, I'm coming from an older DJI Phantom 3. You can see my camera there. And I have a Holy Stone drone, which I really like, and I did a review on the channel. This obviously is significantly more expensive than either of those drones. But those drones do serve a purpose. You know, and they're actually really good for beginners. The Phantom 3, when I bought it, was actually state-of-the-art. I just have not replaced it. I like this. It's actually looking pretty dandy. Like I said, you know, there's this pretty serious drone shortage right now. If you want to buy something from DJI, pretty much everything online is sold out, including on the DJI website here in the US. And there's a couple of sellers that have them, but on Amazon they were exorbitant prices. I'm talking like $2,000. So I said, forget it, I'm going to take a chance. I went on eBay and I bought it from, you know, a seller that had a lot of good feedback, and basically they have a store in South Korea, and so I took a chance. Guys, this drone is awesome. I don't know if the camera's focusing really well, but this is super nice, super compact. I'm actually thrilled to take this out of the package, charge it up, and fly it. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull over one of my cool power stations, and we're going to charge all this up, and then we're going to go out, and this is not going to be a review of the drone. There's plenty of videos online about the DJI Mini 4 drone. So if you want to learn about the drone, you do yourself justice by just watching somebody that goes into tons of detail. I want this video to be about, should you buy one overseas? Is it safe to buy it overseas? Is this screen going to be in all Chinese writing? Am I not going to be able to read anything? That's what we're going to test out. That's what we're going to find out. We're going to make sure that it actually works. Everything charges up. The screen powers up. It's in a language I can understand. And it's, you know, able to connect with the satellites here, and I'm able to fly it here. So let's charge this up and we'll come right back. All right. In order to charge this, we're going to use my super cool power station from VTOMAN. We're going to plug it all into here. Let's turn on the USB ports. And guys, I'm a huge fan of power stations. This thing is awesome. If you took something like this out into the field with you, you could power this drone literally for probably a week. That's how powerful this is. But I have a separate video on this. I'll link it. But we're here to talk about the drone. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to pull the battery out because I want to charge this up. Actually, you know what? I don't feel like taking the cradle off. We're just going to plug it in into the drone itself and charge it up. Let's get that plugged in. And we got another cable here. And we're going to plug in the controller. And we're going to get that charged up. As you can see, hopefully on the camera, the lights on the drone just came on. They're flashing. So that's starting to charge. The controller's plugged in. Let's see if that controller lights up. Yep, and it did. That's starting to charge. And just to kind of put this in perspective here, with the current draw, this power station can charge this for literally 24 hours. And I don't know about you, but this is going to be charged in well under 24 hours. This will probably be charged in about 1 hour, 2 hours max. So let's come back when it's totally charged. We're going to power up the screen. Once this is all charged, I'm going to plug in this charger as well, charge these other two auxiliary batteries, get everything fully functioning. Then we're going to check it out, make sure everything works here in the US. And if it does, this is a solid recommendation that you should just go online, buy one in South Korea. But do it now while you can, because who's to say that it may become difficult or impossible to even import this into the US. I was fortunate. I've got it. I hope you guys, if you need one or want one, can get it as well. So guys, as you can see in this video here, I've taken the drone out and I'm actually flying it over a harbor, out over the water. Then I'm flying it up the street, you know, and all around a baseball field to try to just get a feel for the drone and kind of its distance and, you know, just kind of the signal and how it works. And I have to tell you, this drone is absolutely amazing, and I'm thrilled that I bought it. And you know, like I said, I had some reservations that buying it on eBay from a seller in South Korea might have been a problem, but this is actually the exact same drone that you would have gotten here in the United States if they still, you know, had them available for sale. So if you're considering getting one, I mean, this picture quality here just totally speaks for itself. And again, I'm just doing an audio dub over the video here, but I actually flew this drone pretty far away from where I was standing with the controller. I tested the return to home feature many times, and I even turned the controller off. And as soon as I turned off the controller, the drone came right back. And the drone actually flew significantly further than I can see. It was far out of my line of sight, which I did not even know that it was capable of. But I was able to keep an eye on it with the controller. I knew where I was, you know, based on watching it on the map. So I'm going to post a link. Actually, I'm going to try to find the seller that I bought this from, and I'm going to post a link below in the description. So that way, if you're interested in it and you can't find it here in the US, rest assured that I had a very positive experience purchasing this drone online. And the shipping, it actually said it was going to take about 2 weeks to show up. It showed up in about 4 days. Packaged very nicely, although, like I said, there was a slight little hole in the outer package, and then in the drone package itself, there was no hole. There was just a little bit of an indentation. But again, this was shipped from South Korea. The drone itself was packaged totally fine, no damage. I tested all the batteries. I tested the controller. Obviously, you're watching video footage of the drone. Everything worked perfectly. And actually, another thing I should mention, because I was a little concerned, I didn't know if this was going to link up with the satellites and the GPS and everything here in the US. I had no problems at all. I configured everything on the controller. I had my DJI account that I entered into the controller. I set the time zone, the geographic location. I did a firmware update on the drone and the controller to get to the latest firmware, and everything functions absolutely perfectly. So guys, do me a favor. I don't normally make drone videos, but if you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe, and maybe I'll do some more content. I do have an old DJI Phantom 3 that I still maintain and I still fly. I've got the Holy Stone drone, and this one, obviously, the DJI Mini 4 Pro, is by far the nicest drone that I've ever owned. And I think it's a wonderful drone, to be honest. For the price, I think you're getting a really, really high quality drone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.